Hello YouTube, and welcome to a D.B.T. Gamer Special, and welcome to the third part of my Nintendo wrap-up. Now, let's pick where I left off. I'm still talking about 3DS games. The next game they talked about literally almost made me shout to the heavens with awesomeness. I can't believe they actually thought about this, and I am rather excited.
Go on.
So, everybody, brace yourself. Luigis Mansion 2. I'm not kidding you, I don't believe this. I really couldn't believe when they announced this, because Luigis Mansion 1 for the GameCube wasn't really that well received. And I'm surprised they actually make a new one, because the first one wasn't really that well received.
I'd like to point out he still has a copy.
Oh yeah, I still play it. Shigeru Miyamoto said, I made this game because I wanted to. So, go Miyamoto! I actually wouldn't mind a sequel to this game.
That's not really a good thing to say about a game. I made it because I wanted to, meaning it's for his sake, not the players. They tried that with, what was it, 2 Human, and look how badly that bombed.
Well, let me just tell you about Luigi's Mansion a bit. Instead of having one mansion to explore, there's going to be multiple mansions to explore. So potentially this is going to be a longer game, because Luigi's Mansion 1, it was a pretty short game if you think about it.
I played it all the way through.
Well, I have, and it's quite a short game. There was also very little replay value, so potentially this thing having more mansions.
That had mirror mode in it as well, didn't it? You get to play a mirrored version of the
yes,
thing.
there was a mirror mode. But the mirror mode also doubled the difficulty. You know, most enemies had more HP. So, this game, it looks good. It also looks like it's got a lot more replay value, because you could unlock more mansions for multiple playthroughs and stuff like that. The game is set to release in... release early 2012.
So that'll be in the first, like, somewhere between January and April.
Yeah.
First quarter.
Yeah, I'd say it'll be out before the end of spring. The next thing that Nintendo did was this massive trailer montage of 3DS games. I potentially hate these trailer montages because you can't always tell which games are which, and the trailers are potentially very short. But here's what I managed to write down. The first thing they showed off was Resident Evil Mercenaries. This game looks okay, but I probably won't be buying it, because...
Do you mean like the Mercenaries in the actual game mode?
The Mercenaries mode, I think it's good as a side game, you know, to unlock stuff, to unlock extras, but I don't really see how they're going to make this into a full Resident Evil game. It just seems very ambitious. The next thing in this trailer was... oh boy... Sonic and Mario at the London Olympic Games. Yay.
So basically it's like Wii Sports with slightly better graphics, starring the cast of Sonic and Mario.
In London.
In London. We already went through the fact that Sonic looks like a complete fucking retard whilst he's wandering around normal-sized humans. So Sonic the Hedgehog isn't going to fit well in London.
Yeah. This game, it looks alright. If you like the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, there's a new one coming. Yay for you guys.
The thing is, if Sonic did... I've been to London. It's a bloody crowded place with a lot of traffic. If Sonic wandered into there, he'd get crushed. Just getting onto the tube, he'd be like, splat!
The next game they announced was... in this little trailer segment, is Combat 3. It's a plane flying 3D sort of shooting game.
So, aerial battle combat simulator kind of thing.
Yeah. The next thing they talked about in this little segment was Tetris Online.
Whoa. That's another game that's been made and remade God knows how many times. I must admit, the Russians know how to make puzzle games.
The next thing they talked about was Cave Story 3D. The only thing I know about this game, Cave Story was an online game that you could play for free, and now they've put it on the DS.
Which is going to cost you.
if you like Cave Story, you might well buy this. At the moment, I don't really care that much.
Never heard of Cave Story.
The next thing they actually showed off in this trailer segment, I actually did care about. Resident Evil Revelations for the 3DS.
Is this a new game on its own?
Yes. The trailer showed it's going to be on some sort of boat. It showed Jill Valentine shooting and kicking some ass. Because if, let's say, a zombie bites your arm, you can press button actions to basically kick them across the room and get them off you.
Oh, QuickTime events. Whoopee.
Although in Resident Evil 3 they already did that because you could press the A button rapidly to get the enemy off you. So it's already been implemented, Adam.
Exactly, so it's hardly new.
They also...
I would be interested if they brought back, some decent characters. Okay, Jill Valentine, just a bit of an ass kicker and all that.
Jill Valentine's going to be in it. I also...
Whatever happened to Carlos? What happened to that, whatever the hell his name was, that hang around with...
Billy.
Rebecca in, Resident Evil
Billy.
0. Billy? What happened to him? He was a cool guy.
It also...
He was a fucking murderer. The perfect man you want to go around shooting zombies.
According to the storyline, it was debatable whether he was a murderer or not. I recently played Resident Evil 0, and he doesn't actually say the murder. It's debatable whether he actually murdered.
Well, he's accused of murder. Look at the guy. He's fucking huge.
Good point. They also showed off a few of the enemies, and one of the enemies looked like sort of like a tyrant sort of enemy.
Mm.
So it is pretty much confirmed this game will feature zombies and not parasite monsters.
Thank God for that. Oh, by the way, bring Sherry Birkin back in. She must be like, what?
20s by now?
Yeah, and she's got a hell of a lot more experience than most of these douches.
Mm.
And think about it, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, they had a few hours in a haunted mansion.
Mm.
If you actually read the novels, you'll know that Sherry Birkin survived in that police station for about 3 weeks before anything actually happened. So, if anything, she's the girl you want.
I have to say, though, I'm a little bit disappointed. This year we get Resident Evil Mercenaries mode.
Uh-huh.
Next year we get Resident Evil Revelations. Can we swap that around, please?
No, I'd rather they spend more time on the actual game than the fucking side quest.
No, I meant stop development on Mercenaries mode and just do the other one. Because the other one looks more interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I wanted that one to come first and that one to come later. Yeah, I'm a little bit brassed off that we don't get that one until 2012.
Yeah, well, seriously, bring Sherry Birkin back in. She's got survival instincts up the arse. She'd put Bear Grylls to shame.
The next game they talked about in this trailer segment was Driver Renegade.
I don't know much about the Driver series, but I do know it was supposed to be, from what I hear, some kind of rip-off of the Grand Theft Auto side of it. It concentrated more on the driving than the actual gangster lifestyle and stuff.
That's basically what I was going to say in a nutshell.
Mm.
The next thing they talked about was, it was sort of like a double sort of game cartridge thing, Pac-Man and Gallagher Dimensions.
You don't need a full cartridge for that. You could probably put those two on an SD card.
They didn't really show much of the Pac-Man thing. It looked like pretty much old school sort of style. But Gallagher looked like kind of like Star Fox, but more Gallagher-ish. Is that a word? It is now.
Fair enough. Well, it is now. We'll put that down the New Oxford Dictionary.
So, let me just go on to my other sheet here, because I had to split the 3DS things onto 2 separate sheets, because some of these I had to look around for without having to go to the press conference, because Nintendo didn't say I'd been at the press conference. Let's see. The next thing they talked about was Paper Mario. I am very excited for this game. I really can't wait for this game to come out because...
Well, the last Paper Mario was shite, apparently.
Yeah, Super Paper Mario was a big disappointment. But this game, it looks like a return to the old style, and I can't wait to play it.
Is that the one where you sort of switch between 2D and 3D at will?
Yeah.
Mm.
It looks pretty good.
No one seems to like it.
It's got the old school RPG battle system, thank goodness. So the game will involve some strategy this time and not just jump on the enemies.
And quick time events.
So the game does look good, although I have a feeling it might not be released until like 2012. So that's a bit annoying.
Just in time for the apocalypse.
Yeah, well, whatever. The next thing they announced, also on the 3DS, Animal Crossing for 3DS will be out by Christmas. So my sister will be very happy about that.
Good for her. And the rest of us, who honestly don't give a shit about Animal Crossing, we've got to sort his papers out.
There we go.
He's lost his place.
One moment.
He's still lost his place.
1, 2.
Behold the professionalism.
Here we go. Right. I'm ready now. Right, YouTube. The next thing that Nintendo talked about was their brand new console. Adam, pause camera.
Don't bother, we're actually at 11 minutes, so
Pause
we'll
camera.
Oh, fair enough. Fuck you then.
Right, YouTube. The next thing I want to talk about is the Wii U. What do I think of the Wii U? Well,
I think it looks a bit out of focus on this camera.
it looks like a pretty good.
I don't know what you just did, but that actually looks better.
It looks like a pretty good games system. Although a lot of things were going around in game shops, people are confused, and also people are being retarded. Let me just clear the air here and just smash out the retardedness. The Wii U is a brand new games console. It is not just an add-on for the Wii. This is the system. Right here, I'm pointing to it, and this is the controller. The system will let you use Wii remotes from the previous system for certain games. So it's a brand new system. I've just got to say that because a lot of people have been getting confused and being potentially idiots.
I'm going to return the camera now because it's hurting my neck.
Right, where's my little notice thing? Aha, here we go. Right, what are the Wii U's features? Right, well, it's got quite a lot of buttons. It has a 6.2-inch touchscreen. I think it'll be one of those touchscreens that's like for the iPod, where you can where it pretty much senses anything that you touch. It's going to be a very advanced touchscreen opposed to the DS's one.
Capacitive rather than resistive.
For some bizarre reason, the controller will feature a camera.
Fair enough. They're sticking cameras on fucking everything these days.
I know. Eventually, we will have cameras on fans.
Don't knock it. It'll happen.
You'll buy a fan at the Power Man shop and there will be a camera in there.
Whether you want it or not.
They also said that this thing will have some motion control. You will like tilt it, so you like roll like a ball around or something.
Like a 6-axis kind of thing.
Yeah. They also said that
His watch is going off.
Atomize the camera. It will have sort of like a hollow display, so that you can basically put the thing on the ground and it'll show like a golf ball, and you can use like the Wii remote to hit a golf ball.
Right.
That's the best way I could explain that.
I'm sure it'll all become clear once the thing is actually released.
They also mentioned that you can like do video calls on it. Okay, that's cool enough. They also mentioned that the system will come with a 25 gigabyte hard drive. Thank you. It definitely will be HD, and Nintendo hasn't really showcased the true power of this system, but it's definitely going to be a lot more powerful than the PS3.
Okay.
Very sadly, though, it will be backwards.
We're on 14:45, so...
Right, YouTube, in the next part I shall be able to talk about the Wii U. Until then, bye.